Good morning, people. I am slightly more awake today than I was yesterday. This says it all. I need more space. I need some space. We have child number one with us today. Child number one. Hi. In his usual spot. I've gone makeupless today because my eyes are a little bit sore. So yeah, you just have to put up with me with my eye makeup on. To be fair, I only ever wear eye makeup. But so yeah, look a bit sleepy. Look a bit sleepy. I'm gonna have my cup of tea and catch up on a few YouTube videos while I wait for the other children to arrive. Slightly annoying thing about having a lizard is that every now and then you find crickets in the bathroom. Because when we leave his tank open, they decide to come out, and they always head for the bathroom, I guess because they go for a drink. So I end up having to take crickets out of the bath. Dinner time for Toothless. Worms for dinner.
Yeah, you will like it.
Would you like worms for dinner?
No.
Shall I make you nice worms for dinner?
No, I don't like worms.
You don't fancy worms? He loves worms for dinner.
Why?
It's his favourite dinner. You see how he sticks his tongue out? He's got a sticky tongue. So he can pick them up.
Why you got a long tongue?
He has got a long tongue. That's how he picks up his dinner. Catches it on the end of his tongue.
I got a long tongue.
Go on then, you show me how long your tongue goes.
No.
Oh, Harry's here! Are you singing? Okay, there's musical mayhem going on in the playroom, and I am putting these boats together with some hot glue. The water bit keeps falling off. So I think we need to glue the water bits on the boats. Oops. Put some glue on those. I'd be lost without my hot glue gun. I tell you what, my hot glue gun is an absolute must when it comes to childminding. Hot glue guns and laminators. That's the other thing I would not be without, my laminator. And a printer.
Pippa,
That's
what
lovely.
are you make?
Have you made one of these?
Not yet.
Have you not done a boat? You must have done a boat. You're here every day. Oh, I've not got a name on that one. That's silly, isn't it? I haven't got a name. That's Charlie's.
I not done a boat.
You've not done a boat?
No.
One of those must be Harvey's and one of those must be Beth's then. Would you like to do a boat?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll go here on the table.
Oh, glue everywhere. It does make a mess.
I don't make a bed.
Be good for spiders' webs though, this stuff.
I'll go make a table.
Right, she wants to make a boat. That's a very pretty boat. What have you stamped on your boat?
A leaf, one leaf.
1, 2, 3 leaves. How do boats travel, Aurora?
A hing on the water.
On the water, that's right. Do you need a tissue? Should I go get your tissue?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, what?
P.
Good girl. Do boats go on the waves?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the people are like,
Do people go on the boats?
yeah.
Yeah. So this boat uses the wind to power it because it has a big sail.
Yes.
But these boats here, see this sticker here?
Yes.
This is a steamboat.
Steamboat. Oh, yes.
Yeah, so steam comes out of here. It has an engine inside that powers it. So there are different types of boats, but this one has huge big sails, which means the wind blows it through the sea or over the sea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could make it blue.
What colour's that?
Blue.
Blue. We have to name boats as well. Boats always have a name. It's good luck to have a name.
Up.
What do you think you'll call your boat?
And then I could call it my mummy.
Your boat's going to be called My Mummy.
Yeah, my mummy.
Okay, we can write that on the boat. You're peeling the stickers off, Harry. That's really tricky job, isn't it? But you're good at it.
I'm going to do a sticker now.
You're going to put a sticker on your boat. What sticker's going on your boat?
This one.
A dump truck.
That and Pippa.
Yes.
You please help me.
I can do. Oh, can you see? Look, this is a boat like the one you've decorated.
Oh yeah.
Would you like me to help you, Harry, with that? Hold on then. Is that a lovely picture, Harry?
And a head.
Look at all your lovely autumn leaves and your conkers. Oh, where are they? Conkers? Acorns? There's a mushroom in your tree.
Mom.
You want some more? Which one's next?
Yellow.
Yellow? Let's see. That is a yellow. Clever boy.
Yes.
Let's see if you can find the right things to go in the right place on your picture.
I need to put tea.
Which one are you going to start with?
I'm going to put tea.
A tree. Oh, well, the tree could go anywhere, couldn't it, really? By the railway line?
I'm going to put it right here.
Good idea. Let's start with a train. Oh, my goodness, it's stuck to you. Where does the train go? How does it drive?
Right here.
On the railway line, doesn't it? That's right. What about the big boat? Where would you find a big boat?
I'll go on right here.
On the sea. Clever girl.
And the car.
Oh, where does the car go?
I go on the road.
That's right. What about an aeroplane? Where would we find the aeroplane?
And the guy.
In the sky. What about traffic lights? Do you know where traffic lights go?
Yes. The cars.
With the cars, that's right, on the road. Now, what about this? Do you know what this is?
Yes.
That's right, it goes on the boat. People throw it into the water when people fall in so they can float and hold on to it to save their lives. What about a little tiny sailboat? Where would you find a sailboat? In the sea. Good girl. What about a dump truck? Where would the dump truck be going? On the road. Oh, look, there's another sailboat here. I wonder where this sailboat would go.
On.
That's a very busy sea, isn't it? Maybe we could find some numbers. How many boats are in your sea?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Now, let me see. I've got a number here and I've got a number here. What number is the number 3? Put the two numbers down. Put the two numbers down. Which one is number 3?
This one.
No, that's a number 1.
This one.
There you go. So why don't you put 3 up here next to your boats? Because you've got 3 boats, haven't you? That's it up there. How many trains do you have?
1.
1. Can you find a number 1?
1. 1.
Okay. Now, how many cars or how many things do you have on the road?
A car. 1 and 2.
2. Where's the number 2? Is that number 2? That's a number 2. Good girl.
This one.
No, the other one that you chose. That's it. Well done.
Up here. Uh-oh, Pippa.
What's happened? Is it not peeling off?
Yes. Up here.
I need to find another number for you.
I'm going to do a dump.
Should I help you with the number 2?
Yes. Look.
What's that? Uh-oh, Conker's on the railway line. Aurora?
I don't want to cut nails.
It's going along the track we've drawn. Now you have 2 trains on your track. What does a train say? What does the old steam train say?
No.
Choo-choo!
Today.
That's not what our train said, is it? We went on an electric train, or it might have been no, it was a diesel train, I think. Are they electric? I think they're electric, actually, aren't they?
I'm going
And that just kind of went click, 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 click over the rails, didn't it? Making something with the cogs, Harry. What have you put in the sky? Yeah, airplane goes in the sky. I like all these things you've put here. Your sign to say which way to go. And the bollards. And the traffic lights. What's that one? Hot air balloon. That does go in the sky, you're right. What are you going to make, Harry? That looks like a big long stick. Making it longer and longer. Try not to break the pen, sweetie. That's it. If you go up and down like that, that's it. Then it moves. And you get the colour on there. I think you have to stand it up a bit higher because that pen's already been squished in a bit. That's it. Well done. Well, you've done a line. You're doing a lovely boat. Lots of red on your boat. And the boats float on the sea, don't they? Today is a tin of tuna, chopped spring onion, bit of sweet corn, some baby tomatoes, and a squirt of mayonnaise and some red pepper. Yummy, yummy. My goodness, it is still busy out there. Last night, the road was just chocker. We'd got ambulances trying to get through the village, but we were chocked full down the main road of the village with lorries, trucks, buses, cars on either side. Basically, when the M40 shuts, we become the main route for the traffic that is taken off of kind of the junctions near us. And stupidly, last night, or yesterday late afternoon I think it was, or mid-afternoon, somebody decided to pull onto the M40, turn a caravan, get into the fast lane on the wrong side of the motorway. And I've seen various photo clips of it. I mean, they did not slow down. They'd got cars coming towards them and they didn't even seem to be stopping. People were swerving out the way. I think they got 4 miles before they ended up having a head-on collision. From what I've heard, it's not ended well. There were fatalities. 70 mile an hour head-on collision on a motorway in the fast lane. It's just crazy. I can't even begin to imagine what they were thinking. I've been told they weren't UK residents, so maybe they didn't understand how the motorway worked. Maybe they got on the wrong side of the road. But I mean, seriously, you would still stop, would you not? There's a hard shoulder. They didn't pull into the hard shoulder. I just have no idea what was going through their minds. But yeah, it was awful. We had sirens. We could, you know, there was air ambulance. Yeah, and the village was chocker. And just trying to see the ambulances and, you know, emergency services trying to get through the village to get to the motorway. Or to get to the hospital in the opposite direction was just chaos, absolute chaos. But yeah, the motorway was closed all of last night, all through rush hour, and most of rush hour this morning. It reopened, I think, at about 8 o'clock this morning. Somebody said they had to re-tarmac part of the motorway, so I don't know why they'd have to do that, but there was obviously some need. Yeah, we've had a busy old morning, me and the kids. We've done some counting. I was going to stop the transport topic and go on to autumn, and I figured actually I'm just going to take it through now for the rest of this week. And then we'll do Halloween, and then we'll focus a bit more on autumn once we've got Halloween out of the way. So we've just been doing some sticker work on where things goes, like, you know, rail, road, water, railroad, water, air, and then putting the correct stickers in the right place. We've been doing, then we've counted what we've got and found the correct sticker to match, so the correct numeral sticker to match the number that we've counted. They've been wanting to do more autumn trees, so we've done more autumn trees. They've decorated some foam trains. we've had all sorts of things, lots of superhero play today, with the little Tsum Tsum superheroes. We've had the dolls out. The music, it was very musical this morning. Oh, I mean, you'll have seen it all because I'll have clips. Okay, people, what do we think of my nice new boots? My nice new Rikers have arrived. Love them. And they're all fur lined, so they're going to be great for the winter. They're zip up, which I didn't think they would be. I thought they would just tie up. But they're zip up like my old pair. So I'm going to keep hold of my old pair because they'll be good for going down Forest School and mucking about. But as you can see, the toes have disintegrated. That's why they're not waterproof anymore. And you can see it's getting pretty worn on the bottom. So that is why my feet got so very, very, very wet when we went into Oxford. I love these. Love the pattern on them. Love the colour. I just love the knitted bits. That is what draws me to this brand. With all their knitted stuff on them. Such good boots. These boots were made for walking. There we go, look at that. Walking feet, I got my walking feet. Okay, so my road's turned into the M40 again. Less than 24 hours, another serious accident at the junction up from the one that the stupid situation yesterday caused. So we've now got all the traffic coming through the village again, so the air ambulance can land on the motorway for the second time in 24 hours. Brendan, another accident on the motorway.
This is why the humans have very little faith in other humans.
Do you know, I just wish, that's the third in 3 days, the third accident in 3 days.
So
that's
one
closed the
person
motorway.
decides to go down the motorway.
I have no idea what's caused this one. So, yep, my road is going to be the M40 again. More lives messed up because people are driving stupid. And I'm hoping this is the end of it. That's 3 days in a row now. 3 days. And I hate it because I know it's happening because my road turns into the M40. So I know that something bad's happened. And then you hear all the sirens, and then you get all the things come zooming through the village. You see the helicopters. It's just horrible. Horrible. Drive carefully, people. Leave space between each other. Go the right way down the motorway. And please just be careful, especially at rush hour, especially when it's wet.